It's almost time for the women's figure skating to start at the Milano Winter Olympics in February 2026. So here's the lore of my figure skating daughters who've broken my heart by never making it to the Olympics, but nevertheless deserve to have their stories and their talent be told to the world. We are starting with a skater who is near and dear to my heart. This is Japan's Rika Kihira. She was one of the arguably most holistic and technically proficient skaters in the field and came up in an incredibly deep era of both domestic and international competition, where the Russian girls were debuting quads for the first time in ladies figure skating history. And Rika's technical content really held a candle up to that. She had 2 stable triple axels and landed a quadruple salchow in one of her last competitive events. And she will always break my heart just a little bit. It's been 4 years and I'm not over it, by sustaining an injury that would later turn out to be career-ending right before the Japanese national qualifying competitions for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. And this has been an Olympics that she'd been working up towards since 2018 in her senior debut. After years of rehabilitation, she's thankfully returned to figure skating as an ice dancer, which makes me so happy because she can continue to skate and share her talents with the world. But the program from Rika that you absolutely need to see is her 2018 free program, Beautiful Storm, specifically the 2018 NHK version, where it essentially launched her onto the global stage and established her as a serious contender. The other one that I would recommend watching is The Fire Within, which was her 2021 short program. This was one of the first figure skating programs to popularize putting a cartwheel in there, and it is just an absolutely incredible piece. The next skater to introduce you to is Aliona Kostornaia, who you might recognize standing in between Anna Sherbakova and Alexandra or Sasha Trusova, who would ultimately go on to become the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics gold and silver medalists, respectively. They came up together, collectively known as the 3As, under the same coach, Eteri Tutberezzi, and her camp, and they basically spent their entire careers trading medals and accolades between them. But Aliona was definitely my personal favorite. She had incredible performance ability, skating skills, arguably better than the other two, and her technical content was nothing to sneeze at. Unfortunately, she did only have a triple axel. I say only because this was the era where the Russian girls were debuting quads, including from Anna and Sasha. And there is a whole technical debate that we could have in a separate video about quads, but ultimately what would displace Aliona would be the arrival of Kamila Valieva, who you might remember from the 2022 Beijing doping scandal. Ultimately, there were 4 very strong Russian figure skaters vying for 3 spots. And to know what you were missing, you should check out her short program To the Departures from 2018, and also Stella's Theme, her 2017 free program back when she was in juniors, which is actually my personal sleeper fave. I have more figure skating daughters to talk about, but I want you to hero your unsung hero in the comments here and follow for more, because I was not neck deep in this fandom for 8 years for no reason.